Good morning, BUHS. Today is Tuesday, November 20th, and it is a purple day.
Attention students planning on taking the ACT test on December 8th. If you are interested in taking it, it will be December 4th. If students miss this deadline, their registration will be canceled, and they will not be allowed to test. This policy will be strictly enforced. Go to the ACT website right here.
Attention seniors, if you applied for college early action or early decision and would like your first quarter grades sent out, please fill out the request to have your grades sent. Request sheets can be found in counseling with Mrs. Harrison.
Attention seniors, scholarships are available on the Navians Family Connection website. When you go to the website, you'll be able to see what is available for scholarships. This list features all scholarships. If you have questions about scholarships, see or email Ms. Harrison.
Attention seniors, VSAC scholarship booklets are in. If you want the VSAC scholarship booklet in counseling February 8th is the early bird application deadline, and March 8th is the postmark deadline for all VSAC scholarships. The Feed the Thousands kickoff was yesterday at BUHS. Let's start donating now. And let's take a look at some information about hunger in Vermont and in the U.S.
Did you know households with children experience food insecurity at almost double the rate of households without children? So donate to Feed the Thousands and help them out.
Did you know that 13% of all Vermont households are food insecure, and 12,290 Vermont children depend on food shelves each month? And about 85,000 Vermonters of all ages live in food insecure households. That's about 14%, so you should probably donate to Project Feed the Thousands. Those were some pretty interesting facts. This year's new school, the Gypsy Game, will play in mid-February. There will be a workshop on Monday, November 26th at 3:30 in the auditorium. For all students who are interested in being a part of this show, audition information, roles available, expectations, etc. will be made available at that meeting. Times will be announced by the auditions being held in December. The meetings will run about 1 hour. Hope to see you there. Well, let's see what's in the world of sports. Over to Brian.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was a little distracted now. IBL signups will continue through November 30th with the draft on that Friday. All who are interested should see Mr. Mazer in room 126. That is the only announcement for today. So here are some facts on what happened in sports on this day in history. In 1942, the National Hockey League / NHL ended their regular season overtime until World War II was over. In 1962, Mickey Mantle was named the American League Most Valuable Player for the third time. In 1965, Chick Hearn began a 3,000-game streak of play-by-play calls for the Los Angeles Lakers. In 1997, A.C. Green played in his 907th straight game for the Dallas Mavericks. And also in 1997, Eric Lindros of the Philadelphia Flyers tried to bite Marty McSorley of the San Jose Sharks. That's what happened in this day in history. Back to the desk.
Poetry Out Loud. It's back.
Oh, yeah.
This national recitation contest is open to all students through fall semester English classes. If you don't have English this semester, then see your English teacher from last year to sign up. Semifinalists must be chosen by November 28th. You must pick up your poem from the Poetry Out Loud anthology at this website, live it up, and memorize the poem. And Keegan is here today to give us a look at our Thanksgiving weather forecast. Let's head over to Keegan, check out that weather.
Okay, well today, I'm not gonna lie, it's looking kind of poopy. High of 48, low of 23. Tomorrow, it's gonna be another poopy day. Clouds, no sun, high of 47, low of 29. But thank goodness, Thanksgiving Day is looking beautiful, nice and sunny. It's gonna be great. Back to the desk.
Sounds like a good day to make some turkey. Attention students in the PAX program, don't forget to go to the senior lounge right now. Your group yearbook photo is going to be taken.
Waiting for it. Waiting for it. Pow! That's all we have for you today, BUHS. Remember that we do not have school the rest of the week, and we are going to close with a Feed the Thousands assembly clip. Have a nice Thanksgiving. We'll see you guys on Monday.
Skadoosh.
I don't think people realize how many people go hungry on a day-to-day basis. And sometimes when our clients are eating a meal, that may be the only meal that they eat all day.
We speak about disasters and emergencies that happen all over the country within the state. The people we serve are in a state of emergency every single day.
When you're mentioning hunger, we're talking about poverty. And as we're talking about an economic downturn, we're seeing poverty rise.
Hunger and poverty looks completely different with every person that walks through the door.
The issue of hunger does not just impact low-income people. The issue of hunger impacts all of us.
We shouldn't have to have a food bank, but we do. And we should be grateful, and we should fund it, and we should support it, because there's a need. There's a real need in this state.
We've heard from so many food shelves and meal sites around the state that they are seeing people walk through their doors for the first time ever this year. It's 40% working people. It's more than 20,000 children under the age of 18. You know, the face of hunger has spared no one.
If people don't have access to food, they simply cannot get through the day.
It's very stressful to have to wonder where you're going to eat and how your family's going to eat.
They're choosing whether to pay their mortgage bill or whether to pay their electric bill or whether to eat. You know, these are decisions that hopefully many of us won't have to ever come to, but the reality is they do.
I'm a regular member here. I come here at least once a month to get food if I need it.
I'm a disabled veteran, and I live on a disability check every month that doesn't cover all of my expenses. Thankfully, for that case, the food shelf is here to help me out.
What the food bank does with food shelves like us is so much more than pass out food, because you're addressing the systemic problems of poverty.
And you have that sense of security that you know you're going to be able to eat dinner tonight and tomorrow night and a few more nights along after that.
In the work they do with the local partners, they're able to bring, as far as actual food resources, far beyond what the partners would be able to access on their own. I could call them with needing a freezer, to needing more meat, to needing help finding a new location.
The food shelves cannot do this by themselves. It is a huge job.
There are 270 sources of food throughout the state of Vermont, and those of us who don't access this don't really know about it. It's not entirely visible. But, you know, when you're distributing 7 million pounds of food a year, it's going somewhere.
We distribute about 600,000 pounds of food monthly. We have to get on our game and move it just as fast as we can.
Can you imagine having to feed 500 people in a little bitty town out in the middle of nowhere without some sort of support?
Food support, money, program support, certification trainings. They not only provide food and programs, they provide a network.
We offer technical support and grant opportunities and opportunities to connect with the Anti-Hunger Network in Vermont.
Every time we make strides forward, it gets harder.
We're constantly looking at new solutions to the problem. How can we more effectively and in a better way approach this issue?
We're utilizing food that would otherwise go to waste, which is #1 in food banking.
We've had to look for new sources of food. So we've gone and purchased a farm. We're going to start growing food. That's why we're gleaning.
At least 50% of the sites that we serve don't have any sources of fresh vegetables. And so this is really the only vegetables that a lot of families are getting.
We're an organization that is excellent at rescuing food.
In the process of taking some of that rescued food and turning it into meals, the people who actually do the work are part of the job training program.
I just came here to basically learn different techniques of cooking. You know, that's the most exciting part, to see how far your money can stretch, and you're also helping the community while you're learning.
It offers me an opportunity that wouldn't be afforded if I had just been on a regular program of social services.
It's actually opening up some different options for me.
It's just spread out my options. It also makes me contribute back to the community. It's really been good to me and my kids.
It's impressive what you can do when you put your mind to it. And when you get a lot of people putting their minds to it, it will really blow you away.
Everyone has the same mission when they're there, and it's unbelievable to witness. Just the heart that these people have, it makes me want to do the same. It's contagious.
I'm always amazed at the effectiveness of what they do towards achieving their mission.
We are completely built on social capital. It's the awareness, it's the donors, it's the volunteers, it's our network partners. You know, it's our employees here who are all so amazingly committed to our mission.
We're dedicated to get the job done because of the need, and that it's so important. It's so important to get the job done every day, and we do.
To the Vermont Food Bank, my message would be, thanks for all your support.
I work with some really amazing people who are really passionate about the work that we do.
The Vermont Food Bank is about gathering, about sharing, about nurturing.
The end result is helping people transform their own lives.
To make the situation better, to make a difference. That's why I'm here every day. That's why we're all here every day. That's what the food bank is about.
And now we have Teresa Gleback with FBLA. Good morning, everyone. Imagine coming home from school, walking into your kitchen, and opening your cabinet for an afternoon snack. For many of us, this is a typical day, and a snack is readily available. Now imagine reaching for a snack and finding an empty shelf. You wait for dinner, only to find that there isn't any food. Again. You fall asleep to a grumbling stomach. This could be your lifestyle, or the life of your best friend. This could be the person sitting next to you, or the classmate you always see, but haven't met. For all you know, this could even be me. Tonight, 1 in 10 kids will go to bed hungry. With your help, a family won't have to go to sleep without a meal. A child will be able to have an afternoon snack. There are over 10,000 local people who are just like us, except they are starving. BUHS, this is our chance to once again step up and help our community. 2012 items will make a difference. Please take this opportunity to help someone who isn't as fortunate. Take this chance to step up and stand out by donating a can of food. Thank you. And now we have the Executive Director of the Brattleboro Drop-In Center, Lucy Fortier.
Thank you for inviting me today. This is always hard talking to a group of students because I'm so used to talking to adults, so it was really trying to get my mind around what I was going to say was kind of important, just so that I can reach you in what it means. As you heard, there's 10,000 people that use the food shelf because they have no food. You know, some people get food stamps, but the food stamps don't always stretch out through the month. We are seeing a lot more children and seniors that are using our food shelf. And that might be your grandparents or an aunt that children are always the people who suffer the most when programs get cut. Especially school lunch programs get revamped and everything else. It affects you guys and how you learn. Because if you're hungry, you're not going to learn very well. Because your stomach is grumbling and you're feeling that hunger. We at the Drop-In Center have already given out over 300 Thanksgiving baskets since last Wednesday. I anticipate probably another 400 before we close our doors this Wednesday night at 6 o'clock. That is families that probably would not have had a Thanksgiving dinner at all on their table, but at least with the size of turkey that they can get, they can have food to last through the weekend until we open again next Monday. I always tell people to look at the person that's sitting next to you, because those are the new faces of hunger. It's not just our low-income families anymore, it's our middle class. We see more and more middle-class families coming in because they're either affected with no jobs, or even having a catastrophic illness hit one of their children, or the husband or the wife. And it puts a financial burden on the family. So hunger does not know any social barriers, social income levels, or anything. It hits all of us close to home. I suffered hunger back in my 20s with a 4-year-old daughter. So I know what it is to go to bed hungry at night. So when I talk about hunger, I've experienced it. I know the grumblings. I know it's hard to fall asleep or even concentrate when you're hungry. So please be generous to Project Feed. Thank you.
So as you can see, this year we've changed the Feed the Thousands kickoff. None of us are in soup outfits, and this year we're not making a competition. We decided that Feed the Thousands was not supposed to be a competition. It's about coming together and making a difference. So this year, our goal will reflect the entire BUHS and WRCC community. We want to raise $1,122. It seems kind of like a random number, but it means that every single person, students, faculty, staff, will be represented by $1. That doesn't mean that everybody has to give $1. Give as much as you can, but everybody will be represented. With the first $150, the student council will go to Price Chopper and we'll buy some food. We started gathering food during election day, so we are 42 food items closer to our goal of 2012 food items. This is very easy. We can definitely do this. We can meet this goal. We've done it in the past and we can do it again.
So the student council decided they wanted to do something for the final push the last week before the holidays, and we decided we're going to do like a spirit week where each day there's a different theme. Mondays is going to be carbs and pasta, so boxes of pasta, anything carb related. Tuesday is hygiene day, so you can bring in toothpaste, soap, shampoo. Wednesday is canned food day, so if you have cans of food that are non-perishable, like canned vegetables, canned fruits, tuna, anything like that. Thursday is soup day, so cans of soup. And Friday is baby food day, so diapers and non-perishable baby food. And we also want to remind you that you can get community service hours by volunteering at the Drop-In Center, and you can find opportunities in the social studies hallway on the bulletin boards.
And also on our bulletin board, you'll be able to see a daily update of where we are for food items and for our monetary goal. I'm hoping by the time we get to Spirit Week, which is the last week before the holiday break, we will have reached our goal, and this will be the final push to get those last necessary items out. I'd like to say one last thing, and that is that this year, in conjunction with Project Feed the Thousands, we're launching a project called Buhs-Tv Baskets. Now that name might sound familiar. The project was started in honor of Melinda Buhs-Tv, who died this spring, passed away. And the project started from the waste that we observed in the cafeteria. And every day, I'm sure you all have seen a lot of fruit and a lot of milk being thrown away.
And knowing that these are two of the most needed items, fresh food is really hard to come by if you're struggling. And you know, if you get it for lunch or if it comes with your lunch and you just don't get to eating it, before you throw it away, we're providing an opportunity to donate it to the drop-in center. We've coordinated with the drop-in center to bring that food, that fresh fruit, down to the drop-in center every day so that they can distribute it to families in need. So before you put your banana or your apple or your orange in the garbage can, put it in what's in those baskets. We'll have those out today for lunch. And if the project is successful, we would really like to be able to collect milk that people don't eat, or drink rather, and that'll come depending on the success of us boosting these baskets.
We'd also like to add that there will be collection boxes in the front entrance and the back entrance where the buses come in, and there will also be coin jars. So as you're coming into school, you can drop off your food items, drop off your loose change, and yeah.
So that's pretty much it. But thank you so much, UHS and WRCC, and let's make this really successful. It's so important. Thank you very much.